So, here we all are.
I just watched a guy balance a coin on top of the water, and it floated.
Wow.
What the hell? That's insane. I didn't know that was possible. I want to start off with something, Kevin.
Okay, should we just start off with something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kev.
Yeah.
I was in class, science class, and we were just learning about cells and all that fun stuff. What the hell? Just like cells and what they do and all that fun stuff. And we're talking about fat cells.
Okay.
And you know what fat does? It just stores shit.
Sure. Yeah.
Makes you fat and ugly, and no one fucking likes it.
Nice.
Motherfucker was like, back in the 70s when everyone was dropping acid, people would literally...
Great way to start a lecture.
he goes, back in the 70s when people were dropping acid, fucking people would take so much acid that it just wouldn't react with their brain, and their cells would store it as fat.
Okay.
Like in their fat. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Fucking... And he goes on, he's like, yeah, so those people that just took hella acid, when they try to work out, the fat cells would break down and would release the acid. And they just randomly start tripping balls.
That's pretty epic.
I didn't know that. I just found that really funny.
Didn't know that either. That's pretty grand.
So, Kevin.
Yeah. So that's the key.
Yeah. Just... don't overdose on drugs, but get really close. Just take a lot of them.
Well, you can't overdose on LSD.
No, you can't. Well, technically, like, too much of anything you can overdose.
Yeah, sure.
But, like, you need to take a fat amount of LSD.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you take LSD, and then while you're fat... No, well, I don't even know. I'm just saying.
You still got some kinks to work out in this plan.
No, yeah, I'm going to get it, though. So, when I'm working out, or when I'm running in track, I'll just... trip balls.
Nice. It'll make track so much nicer,
I guess. And so I did research on you know how I told you there's legal LSD?
You did.
It's called ALD 55, I believe.
Nice. Oh, ALD 55. Is that the connection we were gonna go with?
No.
It's like Aldridge is like your name.
No, shut up.
Okay.
Kevin, that wasn't funny.
Okay.
That wasn't funny, Kevin.
Okay.
But ALD 55, I don't believe it's legal in America.
Okay.
But it is legal in Canada.
Nice.
And we're like, what? An hour and no, not even an hour, like good couple hours away from Canada.
Yeah.
We could just get ourselves some ALD 55.
Some Aldo 55.
Yeah, some Aldo 55. But
Sounds good.
I watched the video and it's nowhere near as strong as LSD.
Speaking of 5. This is episode 5.
You just ruined my flow.
Okay.
What the fuck, Kevin?
What were you done talking about?
I wasn't.
Okay, keep going.
Fuck. What the hell? Okay, so... Yeah, no, ALD 55. That shit's... It's not nearly as strong as LSD. I saw a guy have to take, like... I think it was, like, 1.5 to 2 tabs in order to start feeling anything. And he was, like, an hour and a half in before he even took the other half of the tab. Or another half tab.
Yeah.
So ALD 50, we're gonna have to take, like, at least 12.
Great.
To feel anything, and you get them in very nice prescription bottles.
Nice.
So I'm ready for that. Not screw DMT, but it's a good precursor.
Well, with that, should we perhaps, with the intro of the episode this is episode 5 of our world-renowned, award-winning podcast, The Feeding Tube. We're back. And we have a special guest, I think.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, we have Jaedin with us now.
Yeah. I feel like we just ripped out a microphone and shoved it in her face, and now we're like on a podcast. Do you listen to podcasts often, Jaedin?
Not often.
Okay. So this is a brand new experience.
Yes.
Nice. That's great.
You should never listen to podcasts, bro. That's kind of disappointing.
Well...
Podcasts are fun. You get knowledge from them. Big, juicy, fun knowledge. I will say. But what were we talking about?
This type of podcast?
Yes, this is the most informative, knowledgeable type of podcast
Of
around.
course.
This is the feeding tube, so everything is just going directly into the listener's systems like a feeding tube.
Does anybody actually listen to it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's happening?
Well, you got to define anybody. I
Like,
mean,
Does anyone at all?
like
Besides
any,
you guys.
any human people? Not that we're aware of. Did you? Well, I noticed there were 2 likes on the last episode instead of just
I didn't
one.
touch it.
Okay, so that means we
shit.
do have at least one person who listens, aside from us. Can confirm.
Is it probably one of the other boys?
They don't know about
They,
this.
well, I mean, they haven't been on any episodes or anything, so probably not. But that is a start.
Of course. A start.
Of course. So
I want to talk about drugs again, Kevin.
I feel like so. Let's recap.
Oh, shit.
Um,
Recap on what? All these
Well,
episodes
just
are
like-
separate.
Episode 3 was just nothing but us bullshitting about
Oh.
dimensional
Us bullshitting about
theory and
dimensions.
all that stuff. Even though
Time is not the 4th dimension.
okay.
Suck
That's
my dick.
your headcanon. I'd say it probably is. Jaedin, thoughts, opinions on
Fuck
the 4th
you,
dimension?
Kevin.
On the 4th dimension?
What is the 4th dimension?
Because you know we live in the 3rd dimension. Everything's 3D. We have depth, height, and width. And we were having a lengthy conversation as 2 people who know absolutely nothing.
Absolutely jack
about-
shit. We haven't even graduated
Okay, give
high
me
school.
both sides. Give me both sides.
Kevin, you start.
Well, I don't want to dwell too long on it, but the long story short is I think the 4th dimension is time.
Fuck you.
Only because that's what I've always heard in movies and TV shows. That's what I'm basing it all off on.
Fuck
But
you.
it makes sense because, like in Interstellar, for example, at the end of the movie, Matthew McConaughey falls into the 4th dimension and he can like move along different moments of his daughter's life. In that
Have you
one
seen
room.
Interstellar?
Yes.
Okay,
Great
good.
movie. And so he can like walk over this way and he'd be in a new time, or walk back this way and be in a different time.
Yeah, okay.
And so the idea is if you're a 4th dimensional being, that's how things work. You can like moving to a different year, for example, would be just like walking to another room.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
And then your argument is
My argument is suck my dick. It's not time.
What is it then?
Okay.
What would you say it is then?
Okay. Okay. If you take, let's say we have a graph and you put 1 point on it.
Okay.
It's just a point. That's dimension 0.
Okay.
You take 2 points. You make a line. That's 1 dimension.
Yes.
Because you can go left and right. You take that line and you make a 90-degree angle with them. That's 2 dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can go left, right, up, and down. And if you put a 3rd line and stick it wherever the heck you frickin' frickety frick, that's 3 dimensions. Because it's depth, width, and height, right?
Okay.
How can you measure time on a graph? How can you add the aspect of time on a graph? You have to add
because-
another line.
Okay, we didn't talk specifically about graphs. Oh yeah, the line would be that you can like look at the hypothetical graph in different stages of its life, but
It's
as
not
an
all linear.
No, it's not. It's not linear.
I think Kevin makes more sense than
I
you
hate
do.
both of you. I hate
got a
both of you.
mediator
Personally,
No, no, no.
side.
All you said was shit about a bunch of graphs, and
That's
Kevin
how you actually.
explained.
No, that's actually how you measure. That's how people measure
It
dimension.
makes
And
more sense that the 4th dimension would be time because it's okay. Okay, let me think about how to explain.
I'm not done explaining.
Okay, keep going, even though you're not making any sense.
I hate you. Okay, I need a piece of paper for you small-brained peasants.
You're gonna give me that wormhole explanation?
No, fuck the worm.
Okay.
I hate the wormhole explanation. It's so dumb.
According to Harry Potter, the 4th dimension is basically what it is.
I don't recall Harry Potter diving deep into dimensional theory,
Okay.
but maybe there's something. I don't
No,
know.
like okay, in physics,
Yeah.
you literally use a graph
Okay.
to measure using a graph to describe dimension is like actually how you do it.
I'm not saying you can't use a graph to describe the 4th dimension being time, because it would just be that you can see the graph in multiple stages of its hypothetical life, if you were living in the 4th dimension. So like it wouldn't be a line how we perceive lines, it would be a timeline. Oh, timeline, get it? That's a great one. But that's what it would be pretty much.
I'm triggered. I'm triggered right now.
Okay, well, we don't have to talk about dimensional stuff too long because we really don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about. I'm fucking mad.
Okay.
I need Joe Rogan to just fuck
I wonder
both
what
of
Joe
you.
thinks about this.
I want to know what
Bro Jogan.
Bro Jogan. Do you know who Wait, what's his name?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is? Oh.
Number one podcaster in the world.
Has like
I
5
think
million views on average or something.
That's just on YouTube.
That's just
Most
on
of his
YouTube.
listeners come from other platforms. This might be wrong. I heard he gets like 100 million views per month or something like that.
Oh
That's
my
I believe.
Well, where do you guys
I believe
post
that,
your
actually.
videos?
YouTube.
To the YouTubes.
We're not big enough to go on Spotify. You know, I didn't know Spotify was just not for only music.
Yeah, it's primarily for music, but you can use it for podcast. Any audio, basically.
Okay, you know what I have to say about music again? I
Yeah.
really liked our music conversation last
I did
time.
too. It was a nice change of pace from all the dimensional and stuff like that.
And dimensions
yeah,
and drugs and sounding like tweakers.
yeah, for real. Yeah, that's what the podcast has been so far. But yeah.
Jaedin,
Yes.
thoughts and opinions. Give me some music. What kind of music do you like?
I like all types of music. It depends on what mood I'm in to decide what music I'm gonna listen to.
Interesting.
Because you know how like music affects like your heartbeat and your mood very easily.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
does.
it can increase dopamine by like 10% when you're first listening to a song you really like.
So like if you listen to sad music, even if you're not sad, it's probably gonna make you a little bit depressed.
Yeah, and sometimes you want that
And
kind
vice
of sad
versa,
feeling.
yeah. So it just depends what mood I'm in, and then I match that music to the mood.
I don't think that's a very good. I mean, yes, but I don't think that's
Your answer sucks. Your music.
Like
it
if
doesn't
I'm
make
in a
any sense.
if I'm like driving to one of my friends' house and I'm like we're about to have so much fun, I'm in a hype mood, then I'll probably play some like upbeat, maybe like rap or maybe just like something else. But if I'm like kind of chilling and I'm just in a vibey mood, that's the music I'm gonna go for. Like if somebody gets in my car and starts playing music and they are not playing the right mood, then I'm gonna fucking turn off
You
the music.
slap
And
them
they're-
and you turn off
yeah,
the
and if
music,
they're not
yeah.
playing the right mood. Well, that the only reason I disagreed is because I instantly thought of the meme of depressed girls listening to Billie Eilish.
The what?
Depressed girls listening to Billie Eilish.
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not
Billie
true?
Eilish isn't necessarily depressing.
I would agree.
She
Yeah,
just has
only
slower music. Slow music isn't depressing. It's
She
more
doesn't-
of the lyrics that make music depressing.
She doesn't have very many actually like sad or downbeat songs, or
No,
like
she really doesn't.
like there's only a few. Like When the Party's Over is more of a sad downbeat.
Yeah, no, that one's
But
sad.
like Bury a Friend isn't sad. It's just like
I
that.
haven't heard of that one.
Oh, yeah, you have.
Yes, I
I
have.
don't like that one very much, but that's like it's not a sad vibe. It's like a dark vibe, but not sad. It's like it's what you would listen to if you're in like an angry kind of mood.
Her
or
music
you're,
is
like,
quirky. It's
aggressive.
not depressing.
Wait, I'm trying to think of what was the song that you just said? Bury a Friend.
Yeah.
That's like. Yeah, no, I think that's very dark and almost like.
But not like
What
sad.
do emos listen to?
No, do you want to know what that song is about?
I don't really.
I'm pretty sure I know what that song's about because I looked it up because I was bored. I'm pretty sure that I'm thinking of the right song. I'm pretty sure that song was about how fans think that they know her so well because she's famous and they just look her up like all over Google and shit, and so they think they know her and they like I don't know, they just think that they know who she is, and she's basically saying you guys have no fucking idea who I am and you aren't, and like, you know, you're important to me as fans but not as friends. I'm pretty sure that's what that song is
Yeah,
about.
that could be it. I like when artists don't really say what their songs are specifically about.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like the interpretation.
I like also like TV shows that end on like some unsolved problems.
Ooh, so like Lost. I mean, you haven't seen Lost, Jaedin? Have you seen Lost?
Mm-mm.
Great show. They were just watching out there, but like a lot of people didn't like that ending because it didn't like give drawn out answers for a lot of the stuff.
So is
mysteries.
Lost like done? Like is
Yeah, it ended
okay.
like 10 years ago. Yeah,
I like that because what I like to do is just imagine.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I like.
Like there's so many, and actually if you look closely and you watch the show closely and really pay attention, most of the questions there are answers for, they're just not like the biggest of deals. But like it ends with, I mean, spoilers for a 10-year-old show, but it ends with revealing that like one of the side plots in the last season was like actually the afterlife, and all the characters come together again, and then transcend to like the next dimension, with basically heaven. But it's a really good show, really good ending that a lot of people didn't like, but more people have liked it in recent years. But
It's like
but then
10
you
years
get
old.
show endings like Game of Thrones, which is just
Oh, that's those garbage.
an insult to
Kevin, I basically know the whole story and never even watched one episode.
yeah, well,
Except the one with that one lady's boobies.
The
so
ending
every
of Game of
episode-
Thrones is all just about power.
have you seen Game of Thrones?
I haven't watched all the episodes, but because it was way too much and I didn't want to watch it all, so I
Don't
looked
watch it.
up basically the entire plot for like an hour straight.
Yeah, don't watch it. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
worth
what I
it.
do.
The ending is god awful. It's a disgrace to everything that's ever existed, really.
Well,
I mean,
Kevin, didn't they do that because they were gonna make a new show and then that didn't even happen?
that didn't even happen. Their Star Wars trilogy got canceled, and their other show got canceled. After
Star
that
Wars
ending.
trilogy,
Yeah,
Kevin.
they were
How's
gonna-
there gonna be another Star Wars trilogy?
Well, now there probably
Personally,
won't be.
I think they dragged Star Wars on way too long.
The only good ones are the original trilogy, really.
That's what I thought, and I thought the originals were just okay. They're good for their time, but nowadays I don't really like them.
I never saw any of the Star Wars except the first newest one, the
Hmm.
first trilogy.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought the new ones were kind of crap.
Well, a lot of people really hate The Last Jedi, which is the second of the new ones. That's the only one that I actually liked. But there you have it. But the last one was not good, and the more I think about it, the first one wasn't good either. But yeah, Star Wars, right?
Wasn't the first like couple of Star Wars made during what time was it?
Late 70s. Yeah, it was 77 was the first one, and then 80 was the second one, and then 83.
I will say that when I first saw like footage from the original movies, they looked way better than I thought
They
they
still
would.
hold up.
I will completely admit
No,
that
they were really cool for their time because they tried to put in a bunch of really advanced technology, but back in the day, like, they'd do sliding doors, but people actually had to, like, move the doors because that wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah.
Isn't that literally what happened with Avatar? Because
Avatar,
the
something like that.
the blue people. That's
Well,
why.
I made
That's
so
the
much
only
money.
reason why it got famous, right?
Because of the...
That
it
is not
had-
the only... No, that's a really well-made movie.
Oh,
Avatar-
no, but everyone
No,
only
the
watched
only
it because
reason
they
was
wanted to
because
see the new technology in
the
it.
3D
Oh, yeah.
was the new technology. It was the real D3D
With the
without-
ball things, right?
I don't know
Is
about
that
that, but it's 3D without the blue and red, because it used to be like blue and red in one eye, but now we have 3D that's just like
No,
pops out.
when I say the ball thing, I mean like they're wearing the morph suit and have the little balls.
Oh yeah, but movies
That's-
did that before though.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
oh,
thought
yeah,
that was the new
when it-
technology.
No, the new technology was just the 3D.
When is that second movie supposed to come out?
Never.
They said it was going to take 10 years, but I forgot when they said that.
December 2021, and then the third movie comes out after, and then the fourth movie comes out after, and then the fifth movie comes out after.
They're going to make that many?
They're gonna make that many because
Of course.
everybody loves Avatar.
Well, it is a very nice movie.
Yeah, it's
I-
very visually appealing. I kind of like it.
I don't know. I'm not a fan. But can you name one character from the movie?
Oh hell no.
Exactly.
Carter. There's a guy named Carter.
Well, okay, I'm
They're in a
shocked.
wheelchair. There's a guy named Carter. Let's look
I
it
know
up.
the name of the girl, but I forget it. It's
Oh,
like
I remember-
Antari or something.
I
No,
remember
it's-
one line from it because I always said it in middle school.
Nintendo was probably her name.
All right, her name was
Nintendo.
Nintendo. You know what the line is?
What's the line?
It's Marutbato. I will
yeah.
fly with you.
Damn,
that's
that's
it.
powerful. That's worth $2.9 billion. Right
No,
there.
it's not. It's not. I want to start a little controversy.
Okay, let's do it.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
The
you're
movie.
a dick. I know he's
Do
going
not
with
say
this.
it. Don't say it. The only thing you could say that's controversial about that, please don't say it.
Jaedin, don't say it.
I like that movie.
Oh.
Okay,
I
here, let me explain why. And we already kind of touched base on this,
Hold
too.
on. The guy's name is not even Carter. It's Jake. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Stupid.
Okay, continue. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, the reason I like this movie, and a lot of people might not agree with me, but I know I'm backed up because my best friend Julia agrees with me. Okay?
Oh, God.
So I don't give a fuck what you guys say. Anyway, so I have a pretty good appreciation for movies, even not great movies, because what I am very good at doing, I have a very strong imagination, and with like action adventure stuff and like fantasy stuff, I'm really into that. I like that stuff a lot. And
Sure.
like with movies that aren't quite as well made, I'll still watch them and enjoy them, because if they're not very well made, I'll just put my own imagination into it and fill in the pieces until I like it.
So it's not the movie you like, it's the imagination.
It's the plot and the idea behind it that I like.
It's the same concept between
and sometimes.
Have you seen the show?
Just no, I'm not done. Okay, the movie itself is obviously not that well put together, because I know overall slightly a little bit the plot. Okay, so obviously the movie is not that well put together. But the reason I like it is because there's a couple of good parts of it that I do like. Soundtrack, it's very important to me.
I don't even remember the soundtrack of it.
There is some good songs in there, and then there's some strong scenes in there. That's all I need for it to be a good movie for me.
Okay, I would
okay, are you done?
That.
Are you done?
Shut up. Yes, I'm done.
What do you mean, shut up? Yes, I'm done. You shut up. Okay,
I would understand that, except there is a 3-season, highly regarded show that the movie is based on that is supposedly very good. So, like, everything you're saying, you can imagine it being, like, much better.
Yeah, why imagine we can just watch
like
the actual TV show?
The difference for me is if the movie was animated because the show is animated, then I would obviously be like, oh yeah, the show's so much better, the movie sucks. But the movie is live action. I kind of like that because it makes it a little bit more fun to watch, you know? Like, the fight scenes, I think those are cool to watch. I just like it. Animation, like, it's nice, but I like the live action just a little bit more.
My favorite is when it takes those 5 guys to pick up a rock this big, and it moves this fast. And then hit someone.
I know.
It's a great fight scene.
I thought it was pretty great.
But I mean, okay, sure.
Okay, well,
that's all well and good.
What I have to say about it is that that's because she likes it because like it helps. She can imagine shit better because it's live action. Why did the TV turn on randomly?
It turned on that time. I actually turned it off the first time.
Okay. Anyways, so she basically likes it because of the same reason why she and I like open-ended endings or like unsolved endings, because you get
to think about it and take it anywhere you
want.
You
gotta use your imagination. Have you seen, okay, I know Kevin you probably have not seen it, but have you seen the TV show? Have you watched it?
I watched a little bit of it, but I haven't watched a lot of it. It's harder to access than you might think.
It is, that's very true. Because I don't even think I can watch it on I watched it on Nickelodeon, the website, when I was a kid, because I'd always miss it, But I just think the movies, I don't like it only because I watched the TV show and I like the TV show more than the movie. And as for fight scenes of live action, I like animation way better.
Really?
Yes, because I watch anime and anime fight scenes are so fucking good.
See,
I have to disagree because
like there's the CGI in the movie that is animation.
Well, I mean,
but it's live action.
Yeah, but it has real people, but they have like their little animated powers. But in like movies, they'll be like 50 feet up in the air, fighting at light speed, and it just looks really cool. It's just visually appealing to me.
All right.
I disagree. I think the same exact thing you think, but with live action versus Quinn had friends over, and they were watching anime.
I'm not an anime guy myself, but
I am not into anime. I don't think it's put together well. I don't think it looks good, and I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. I will completely say some anime is absolute trash.
It looks it just looks really shitty to me.
Do you know what they were watching?
No. Because it also, anime has a bunch of really weird, hard to pronounce names for people that don't really care about it.
Just talking about Asian names.
Just talking about Asian.
They're weird, hard to pronounce.
Yeah, they're so fucking strange, dude. Yeah. Uncultured.
I don't know.
But anyway, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's American. It's not counted as anime.
Yeah, it is. It is an American.
Yeah, so it's not counted as anime.
But all right. Well, that's great that we got a controversial opinion out there. We can all move on, and we can move on with our lives and accept each other's differences. As
I'm gonna kill every single person that disagrees with me.
I know he was gonna say that.
Just gonna kill every single one of them.
That's how he feels.
Yes.
That's why we were talking about burying bodies a few episodes ago.
Yeah, we were talking about burying, but
yeah, we talked about some interesting topics.
I just think hiding a body is extremely
You want to hear what I've learned about it? I took a criminal justice class,
Ooh,
and our teacher took a
okay.
whole day to teach us exactly how to murder someone.
Okay, when you say someone, let's say, is
Anyone.
it even like a family member?
Anyone.
Okay, continue.
What she told us, basically... Well, actually, she didn't tell us... Okay, she told us a little bit how to murder someone, but what she told us is how to dispose of a body.
Okay, we know how to kill someone. Yeah, how do you how do you get away with it?
Okay, so... The best thing to... Okay, so apparently... There's been murderers that have tried to, like, full-on bury their victims, and that's the stupidest way to go about it, because the deeper you put them in the ground, the more preserved their body is gonna be. And then the cops and whoever finds them basically have a plate of fucking evidence sitting right there, perfectly preserved for them. So if you're gonna bury them, keep it as close to the surface as you can, so they'll decompose basically faster and start to break apart so the evidence is getting destroyed faster. But the best case scenario is basically to just toss them in a river or in a wet, soggy area.
Because then the scent goes,
Because
you
then
can't track them.
then it starts to get fucked up real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so
Makes
true.
Sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, because in water stuff breaks down really fast. Like I can show you videos of like animals that drowned in water and people pull them out and they look like straight fucking aliens.
Yeah.
No, there's a guy, I forget his name, but he murdered this other dude and he buried him 6 feet in the ground. He literally took time to dig up this place.
Digging 6. Wow.
I know, and so he put this guy 6 feet in the ground, and a couple years later, the cops found him and he was perfectly preserved.
That's
And so that guy got caught because the evidence was all right there.
You gotta put some weights in that bag though when you dump it into the water, like you said.
Yeah.
So that way it stays at the bottom. It doesn't like wash up somewhere.
So the guy basically fucked himself over, even though he put a lot of work into it because he didn't know what he was doing.
Interesting.
Well, I think that because isn't it like the colder you go down, like the more you go down, the colder it gets.
No, it's the
Oh well.
no.
No,
It's the warmer.
Well,
Isn't
yeah,
it?
that would make sense. But when you like stick your hand really deep in sand on a beach, it could be warm on top, but it'll be cold underneath.
Well,
So
I think
for
Yeah, I
little-
know, but then the elements can affect it the farther down it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me show you. You know what this thing is? I'm showing them a picture of a random animal. You know what that is?
No.
You know what that is?
It's a dog.
It's a raccoon.
Oh wow.
This is a raccoon.
Hmm.
It decomposed in water and washed up on the beach.
Damn.
Yeah, so basically, if you're gonna kill someone, you should probably try to like put them in water, their body.
And you know what this thing
Nice.
is?
A person.
No, it's a sloth.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Disgusting.
decomposing
Of
stuff
course,
in water is like
that's
the
what
shit.
they would say to cover up that those are alien bodies that have landed on Earth.
They would
They-
say
They
that.
would say it's a sloth. I feel that it does make sense that something would decompose in the water because there's so many living things.
Oh,
in
for
there.
sure. Yeah, and water like just breaks things down
Yeah.
faster than dirt, probably.
Yeah. No, dude.
Yeah. Although I still think that middle of the desert, 4 states away, I still think that's a decent place.
The
to do
middle
it.
of the desert.
Yeah, if you drive out to like the Arizona desert, like if we live in Washington and we have a body, and if we just drive to the Arizona desert, middle of nowhere,
Just bury it.
just bury it that way. I mean, river water would probably be better, but that'd be like I feel like that's a good
I
second.
mean, Washington's right next to the ocean.
It's
That's
true.
way easier. Just put some rocks in there.
It's true.
Why not just in the ocean? Like take out a boat and literally put
Yeah.
Yeah,
put some weight on it
yeah, for sure.
and dump it.
Okay, this is my question. So everyone knows that dogs are insane. They have the fucking smell of like a god of some
Yeah.
sort. They can smell shit. Like, how would you cover your tracks? You know,
Well,
because
that's when
if you're moving the body, you're gonna smell like the body because you're just near
That's
it.
when you
That's just
hose
how
the
it
body
works.
down with all the chemicals that you need to hose
Yeah.
it down with. And
Gotta-
Pour gasoline on it,
and then pour gasoline on yourself.
nice.
or just take a shower.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Pour gasoline on yourself.
yeah. And then they can't differentiate because you smell like gasoline.
Nice.
But no, that shit's
Did you
insane.
hear? I got the guy that he like burns the end of his fingertips just so they couldn't identify who he was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I've
my
heard that.
god.
But they still identified who he was because he
Damn.
burned his fingertips.
He's like, why would you need to burn your fingertips? Oh, I don't know.
For fun.
For fun, dog.
Touch the
God.
wood stove by accident, man.
God. You know? Okay, this is a debate that I've been having with my sister ever since I was a little kid. I've asked her this before,
Yeah.
but I haven't asked her recently. Okay, so let's say we have a batch of cookies. we all know what cookies. You know, just insert any kind of cookie. You know, you smell the
We
cookies.
do know what cookies are, yeah.
Yeah, we can smell the cookies, right? Long story short, can you smell something until the smell goes away? Can you smell something until until the smell runs out, I guess. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
If I have a cookie out and I can smell it, can I keep on smelling that cookie until all its scent is gone?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Imagine it like a candle. Like, I've had candles that I've had for years, and you can still smell it.
Yeah, your breathing in of the smell won't affect the longevity of the smell. So, like...
It's like how a person has a scent. Like, they're gonna have that scent their entire life. They're not gonna, like, stop smelling like
Yeah, if somebody smelled bad, you couldn't just, like, sniff their whole body down.
And then it would just stop.
Be gone.
Well,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the only reason I asked that is because what you're smelling, what's touching your nostrils is, like, little molecules of the actual thing.
Sure, yeah.
I know, but it's also part of the makeup of the thing. So it's not just... because you're smelling it doesn't mean you're gonna be stealing it away from it.
Yeah. Unless you snorted it, like, and then it just went inside your body. And
So,
then I guess that would work. If you just snorted the whole thing, then it wouldn't be there anymore. It wouldn't have a smell.
speaking of snorting stuff, Kevin.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Cocaine.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking cool. What I never understood... Okay, well...
Cocaine. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
Thanks,
okay, well,
Owen,
we were
for
talking about
endorsing.
killing people and dead bodies and... movies. Fuck live action Avatar. Okay.
I hate you.
So, no, but, in all seriousness, what was it? Oh, cocaine. So, if I were to snort cocaine, right?
Yeah?
Okay, and and I get that good old whatever the hell. I've never taken cocaine, so I don't know what it is. But let's say I take cocaine and it goes through my system. Do you I think I'm going to have to research this, but I'm pretty sure if I piss, I could get a % of cocaine out of it.
I've definitely heard similar things before. Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm going to reuse the cocaine. I'm saying I could just...
Yes, I've 100% heard. I don't know if it was cocaine, but that some people, when they piss, they get the drug again, and they could just, like, take that and...
Okay, that's not... Okay, I was going to say sell it. But, you know, yeah, you could... Yeah, we could do that, too.
So, yeah, I would assume it works for cocaine. I don't remember what drug I heard it for, but I would assume...
I remember hearing it from one of my friends' dads, and they're a cop, and they're like, but it was shit. Like, they took the drug, and a part of it's insoluble, so they shit it out, and then give to someone else instead.
Yeah, I've heard stuff like that for sure.
Actually, yeah, no.
Ew.
Drugs. I'm just saying.
I think I'm going to stay away from that one. If
Cocaine?
Yeah, if I do
Is
say
cocaine?
so.
Okay.
That's one of the no-nos.
I don't want to argue in favor of cocaine.
Cocaine, not that bad.
I mean, it's not that bad. Come on, guys. But yeah.
Cocaine, meth, heroin, bath salts.
What are bath salts?
Well, I just know they make you eat people's faces. So
That's so... What did
Wait, what?
What?
Because, like, the one guy who ate somebody's face, or tried to eat somebody's face in Florida, was on bath salts.
Is it a
I know, but is that because of the bath salts, or
I'm pretty
because
sure
he's literally
bath
just
salts-
psychotic?
Or
I'm pretty sure
or
bath
it could
salts-
easily
No.
be because it's a Florida man. It's a Florida man,
It's
guys.
true.
Oh, he was
true.
from Florida.
But that's why he was taking bath salts, because he was from Florida.
was
I'm
from
pretty
Florida.
sure it makes you pretty psychotic. Bath
Hold on, my
salts.
nuts are being attacked by my underwear.
Nice.
Okay, I'll just grab this.
Bath salts.
What are they psychedelic or like
Recreational designer drugs effects. What do bath salts do? Oh, well, you use them to improve cleaning.
Oh.
But, like, that's why you shouldn't take them, because they're cleaning stuff.
Isn't that what meth is? Isn't meth like literal cleaning
Hold on.
solution?
Bath salts effects.
I thought meth you can make yourself from it by just going to
Harm caused by bath salts can be long-term and permanent. Effects on the mind. Uncontrollable craving for the drug, insomnia, false euphoria, nightmares, depression, severe agitation, hallucinations, self-harm, suicidal thoughts, psychosis, and violent behavior.
Why would
Maybe it was then.
Yeah, also you can get a skin rash, skin crawling sensation, excessive sweating, high fever, loss of appetite, sexual dysfunction, nosebleed, pain at the back of the mouth, ringing or buzzing in ears, muscular cramping, numbness, tingling, dizziness, blurred vision, rapid involuntary
Okay,
movement
Kevin,
of the
shut
eyes,
up.
nausea and vomiting, chest pains and heart attacks, and so on and so forth.
Sounds disgusting.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So
be
then,
clear.
okay. So then, what's the good part of bath salts?
There is. You just use it to clean things, and people are like, I want to put this in my body.
Yeah, because you can go to Lowe's or like Home Depot and make meth. I'm pretty sure you can just get like stuff that you can just put it together and make meth.
Yeah.
I was told by a cop. No, I won't give names. I was told by a cop that you can get flares like the red flares that you like hit on the thing and they're like shh.
Yeah.
You can get like a chemical from that. I think it's like phosphorus maybe, and you use it to make meth.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I don't think you can get flares or anywhere that I know, but worth a shot.
Yeah, worth a shot. Let's try it out.
Yeah, just like DMT.
My mom, her old coworker used to foster these kids, and we go up and we go and hang out with them, and their neighbors were meth heads, and they were so invested in it that they didn't have a chimney, so they cut out a fucking hole in their roof.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And when it started raining, they'd cover it with a tarp.
Yeah, that works. I'm pretty sure the guys we saw at my grandma's house were on meth, probably.
What guy? Are you talking to me?
Yeah. The when we went on that walk when I was living at my grandma's house for like almost a year in between houses. This was around the same time as the Blacks Channel, and we went on a walk, all of us, to a nearby path right by the house, and there was a lot of homeless people, and several of them did not seem to be in their right mind. So there was this one guy like running around like crouched over, and
there's 3 of them, 2 guys and a girl.
yeah there were. I think did we see any needles laying around?
Yeah.
We did.
So we went into the path. Blah blah blah. We
So
came
it wasn't
back.
meth.
Oh my god, we
So you can't
came
take
back
meth.
and they were gone, Kevin.
Yeah, they were gone. They were all vanished. They're
And
probably on the trail or in the
Who knows?
woods.
Crackheads are fucking insane. But I went over, and I saw like 2 needles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't. You can't take meth like needle. You can't do that through a needle. You can only like.
Yeah, no, meth is you smoke it.
Yeah.
You got little crystals.
So maybe it wasn't meth.
It's heroin or I don't know. What was the drug I said before? But I was playing on my phone. Fentanyl. Fentanyl is I already said it. It's extremely addictive apparently, but it's like an ER drug that you use when you're in pain.
Mm-hmm.
In extreme pain. You make your whole body numb. You can get really effed up on it.
Yeah, it is crazy how. I mean, there are lots of bad drugs as we're discussing, but it is crazy how much of a negative stigma there is around drugs. Because I just saw something earlier that said, if drugs are illegal because they're like dangerous, addictive, and can affect your way of life, then why isn't sugar illegal? Because sugar does all those things, makes you really unhealthy.
Sugar, alcohol, caffeine.
Yeah, all those
caffeine does that shit.
things. Yeah. Thoughts on drugs, Jaedin?
I don't really have much to add.
They're pretty swag. I
Pretty
like drugs.
swag.
Drugs are pretty swag. But yeah.
All right.
Where was I going with? Alcohol and caffeine.
He's about to go off on caffeine.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not. I'm gonna go. Well, kind of on both, but they're both fucking harmful. Well,
Yeah, for
caffeine.
sure.
I will admit. I know nothing of the bad side effects of caffeine, other than its withdrawal sucks ass.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that the withdrawal of caffeine sucks?
I've never really had a withdrawal from caffeine.
So you're not very addicted then.
I used to have it like every single day. When I drove myself to BC, I used to literally get it every single morning because I'd carpool with Jamie. So we'd take turns who would buy, and we'd only get a cup of coffee each, so it wasn't really that expensive. So we did it literally every day, and we had coffee every day for like a month.
Was it just like 1 in the morning and that's it, or would you have like multiple? Because
It just depended.
I know someone that drinks well over 100 ounces.
Maddie? Yeah. It just kind of depended on what we did throughout our day. If we'd have like a big break before another class, we'd go to Starbucks. If we like were hungry, because by BC, the only like fast food you could get was McDonald's or Starbucks, because that was the closest thing to the college and that was the fastest thing. And sometimes we'd be so sick of McDonald's that we would just go for Starbucks, because you never really get sick of Starbucks. At least we never
Really?
Because we would just get different shit every single time.
Okay. Have you guys tried Wendy's?
Yeah, I used to eat Wendy's all the time.
Have you tried Wendy's?
Mm-hmm.
I, personally, have never tried Wendy's except a month ago when I had their Baconator.
I've had that.
Their Wendy's burger meat hits different. It does. It's so good.
Yeah, they have good stuff. They got Frosties, which are
Their
great.
fries are really good. They have like
Fries are
crispy
good.
fries.
Yeah, the fries are definitely
What's a
good.
Frosty? Is that just ice cream?
It's just really soft vanilla or chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
Their chicken nuggets I used to love, but I had them so much I got tired of them. Because those were what they served at
Wendy's?
Wendy's chicken nuggets.
I thought it was Jack in the Box.
No, it was definitely Wendy's. Because I remember like, oh, this is Wendy's, and I ate it every day for like a year, and then I was tired of it.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no way I could do that. Okay, here. Dairy Queen, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, and what's another fast food place?
Five Guys. That's not fast
Five
food.
Guys. You're telling me it took 5 guys to make this burger?
I love Five Guys.
I love Five
favorite
Guys.
restaurant.
I don't really know another one.
What'd you say? Dairy Queen, McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Burger King.
Oh no, I didn't say Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
So Jack in the Box. Rate those.
Taco Bell.
Oh no, I was doing like burger places.
Oh, okay.
But like rate those. I think at the top is easily Wendy's.
Okay, I think I've only ever had ice cream from Dairy Queen, so I can't really chime in on that. But I've heard it's garbage. I've heard their food
it's
is
garbage.
food.
It's garbage food. Dairy Queen's at the bottom. Fuck
They
that
have good
place.
blizzards though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much the only good thing they have though.
Their desserts are. I like them.
Yeah.
I like their.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
slushies.
Wendy's because it has the best all around stuff.
I would go.
Why do people like McDonald's so much? Fuck that place.
'Cause
My
it's
ranking
fast.
from best to worst, I think, would be Wendy's, Jack in the Box right beneath it. It might even be a tie between Wendy's and Jack in the
Jaden,
Box.
have you had Jack in a Box?
Yeah, but not enough to really know.
I've had it once or twice, but it wasn't memorable. I will say that.
So it might be a tie for those. Then I would say. I'd probably say McDonald's,
Okay.
then Burger King, then
Okay.
Dairy Queen. But I could be swayed easily on McDonald's and Burger King.
That's exactly
switching.
what I was about to say.
Because I had Burger King a couple times fairly recently, and I had their onion rings. I like their onion rings, which might be a controversial opinion because they're not real onions at all. But that's why I like them.
Oh God, that's terrifying, Kevin.
But that's,
What is it?
Yeah,
It's just I don't
It's
know.
not
I'm
onion,
sure
what
it
is
has
it,
some
Kevin?
onion in it, but when you have like an onion ring at a fancy restaurant or Red Robin or something, they're like
it's a literal
it's
onion.
a literal onion, and
Yeah.
with Jack in a Box, it's just like crispy like all the way through, and
It's just crispy shit.
It's probably just pure grease, like just fried grease.
Yeah, basically.
But I like it, and they have good fries. Their burgers are like not good, but they're not good in a way that like you can still eat it and be like, this isn't good, but I'm having a good time eating this.
Talking about Jack in the Box?
No, Burger King.
Oh, Burger King.
I'd rate McDonald's above Burger King.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I'd probably because I like their fries.
Yeah.
That's really what I only like. I really
Okay.
like the fries.
Burger King's Whoppers suck ass. They're shit.
I don't think I've had a Whopper. Actually,
Good. Don't
from
fucking have one. But their chicken sandwiches are fucking fire.
Hmm.
I love those things. I have those every time, and that's why I say Burger King is actually above McDonald's. And I think McDonald's pickles are on fucking steroids. Those things are strong.
Damn.
They're like sour as
They're just
fuck.
dill pickles.
They're on steroids. or
But yeah,
something.
I put Jack in the Box high because I really like their breakfast jacks.
I don't
which
even know
is
what that
just
is.
Egg, cheese, and ham, I believe, or you can change it up.
Is it a
You put
sandwich?
Bacon on it. Yeah, it's just a burger, but with that.
Oh, it's like a
And,
breakfast. Okay.
Yeah, and I like those a lot. And they have good fries. They have good curly fries.
Oh, yeah.
They have good stuff.
Speaking of eggs, okay, Kevin, scrambled eggs. Have you cooked those before?
Oh yeah. I used to have them a lot when I was young, but then I kind of fell off the bandwagon, and now recently I've actually had it a couple times, and I like
So how do you cook your scrambled eggs?
them.
What? I'm literally just trying.
You chop up.
Are you
I
gonna
mean,
make
you
fun
like.
of me?
I'm gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna give my opinion.
Okay, well, don't you just you fry an egg and then you put it on the little thing, because we have a thing that we put like our French toast on,
Kevin,
and we just put it on.
what the hell, Jaden? You know what a thing is?
And it's
Like a little. It's like it's not like a pan, but it's like a flat
skillet.
surface.
yes,
skillet.
yes.
I know what he's talking about.
She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what a thing is.
And you put it on that, and you
I know
just
what it
cook it
means.
for a few minutes. It's pretty simple to.
We have the
make.
same thing.
What?
Nice.
I don't have that.
That's not what I cook my eggs on though. I cook bacon and pancakes on that.
Yeah, we do too.
Wait, what do you season it with?
Season? I just put pepper and salt on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jaden, don't you do the exact same thing?
Well, I like to put pepper, salt, and a little extra Johnny seasoning salt sometimes.
I could see that. Yeah,
Sometimes
that might be
I like to put cinnamon in it.
good. Oh, well, that's where you start to lose me. But
No, if you just put like a little bit, it's actually kind of good. I kind of like it.
Johnny seasoning.
yeah, I like Johnny seasoning.
But
I'll put that on.
I like a little bit more salt than I do pepper.
Yeah.
I don't like pepper.
I
I mean,
like
I do.
I like pepper, but I only like a little bit. I don't like enough to really.
I could dump pepper on stuff. For sure. Because it's just
We're
just
talking
spice.
about black ground pepper.
Yeah, it's just spice.
Yeah.
And I could just dump spice on.
I don't like pepper because I don't like. So you know how like sometimes you'll get a bite and sometimes it's
It's
just the
strictly
pepper that you
pepper?
like bite into
See,
and then
I'm-
it's just like eek.
I'm down with that. I'm cool with that. I can
You're
get down
cool
and
with
dirty
that.
with
That's a
some pepper.
man. That's a man right there.
But yeah, I put Johnny's and lemon pepper on my. Well, no, okay. I put lemon pepper on a lot of things.
What's
Put it on-
lemon pepper?
It's just pepper and little lemon. It's
Okay.
just lemon pepper.
Sorry. Okay,
That's literally
continue.
what it is. And
Sorry.
I put that on my fish. I put that on my chicken
yeah.
and rice. I
Yeah.
put that on my mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Lowry's or Johnny's, whichever one we have. I also put that on my chicken and rice. And my
Oh,
mashed
Lowry's
potatoes.
is a seasoning.
It's just it's just diet Johnny's basically. I mean,
Oh.
it's like Johnny's, but it's supposed to be more
Okay.
healthy for you. you know?
Okay.
Johnny's is
'Cause-
better.
Okay. See,
Yeah, probably.
I'm no seasoning master, but I've been under the influence that Johnny seasoning is for meats. It's for red meats.
It's for basically
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That's what my family uses it for. Literally everything.
I agree with that now because I put in almost anything now too.
Yeah, for sure.
But what is Okay, see, because the way I cook my eggs is I really like them this way, only because they're really fluffy when I do it. I don't put any salt. I don't put any pepper. I just put milk in my eggs before I even
Yeah.
put it in the. Okay,
you
so
gotta
you guys.
whisk them first.
Yeah, you
with
gotta
the
whisk
milk.
them. Yeah. So you guys do that too. That's normal. But I put like a little bit of cheese, just
Okay.
to before I even put it in the pan. Before I mix cheese in it and it melts into it and it makes it really fluffy. I don't put salt while I'm whisking it because salt will break down the proteins of the egg and it will make the egg really flat and ugly.
Jesus Christ.
That makes sense to me. I could see.
Scientific part behind it.
I could
Yeah,
see
it
that.
will.
I put cheese in it if I'm making it for other people, but I don't put
Yeah, you
cheese
don't
in it
like
for mine
cheese.
because I don't really like cheese.
Is it just the texture?
I don't like the texture of melted cheese.
Oh yeah, no, that shit makes me nauseous.
I like it.
I don't like it melted or mixed into my stuff because I don't like it being stringy and I don't like any of that.
I don't like it being stringy, but if it's a certain way.
What's
then-
stringy? I don't
just
get
like
that.
Like
when
when
like
you bite
eat
into
pizza.
it
And
and
you
it's
pull it
just stringing
Oh,
away.
I like that. That's
For-
funny. It's from the cartoons.
I don't
For
like it.
ages, I thought I hated pizza because we always got it from Papa Murphy's.
And Papa Murphy's just sucks.
And Papa Murphy's sucks. And my whole family loves it, say it's the best one. And because I hate it mostly because their cheese sucks. It's so stringy and it's just not good. It doesn't taste good.
Mhm.
So for years, I thought I hated pizza. And then all of a sudden, I had like Domino's. I had
Oh, my
Pizza Hut.
Domino's is fire.
I like
Domino's is
Domino's.
fire. I had Pizza Hut. I had Round Table Pizza is
I don't-
good. Little Caesars is good.
You know,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Anything's better than Papa Murphy's. And I actually like pizza. So.
Frankie's. What's your opinion on it?
Frankie's. I think I've seen the logo for it like
I
once.
can't remember if I've had Frankie's.
I don't
or
think
not.
Disgusting. Frankie's is the only one that's close enough to my house to deliver.
Hmm.
But whenever they fucking deliver their stupid ass pizza, it's always doughy
And
and
cold.
gross. So we turn the oven on right after we order it, and then we put it back in the oven as soon as they deliver it.
Really?
Because it's disgusting.
Is
I feel like
Frankie's
I've
one with
had
like
it
white
once.
letters and then red curved and then green on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for calling
I can't
out
remember.
Frankie's.
Yeah, I can't remember if we've had Frankie's, but
I've-
yeah.
It's really disgusting. It's so undercooked, and it's actually, once you cook it, like once you actually get it cooked, it's good. But they make it really gross.
We got chicken time, so we'll pause and we'll come back
Kev, you want some?
after this short break. All right, everyone, we're back, and by we, I mean me, and by back, I mean it's 3 weeks later, and I'm editing the episode. We forgot to record an outro, but thank you everybody for listening. And by everybody, I also mean me, because I'm the one who edited it, and I'm probably the only one who's going to listen to the end anyway. So, see you next time.